Hello everyone, welcome back to the visual programming course, and now we are going to see how we can use a while loop in a program. For this purpose I would like to use the previous project. In the project I'm going to create a new form, and it is going to be called as form 3, or we can call it as while loop. Let me copy this because I might need this, and I'm adding the form, and I'm going to the program.cs file, and where I'm going to make this for while loop as the startup form. And in this form we are going to add a list box. To see the output, we are going to add numbers from 1 to 100 in the box, and I'm going to add two buttons. One is while loop reverse, and the other one is normal one. Okay, the first button we will call as while fill button. Okay, and the second button we will call while reverse fill button. Okay, let's give the text for this: fill reverse. Okay, and this is going to be called as fill. List box, we will give a name for the list box. I'm going to call this as while list box. Okay, let me shrink the form, and the text form text is while loop MIT22033, and I'm going to make this minimize and maximize box disappear. And form, we can give font. We can change the font for the form, for the list box. So we will go for a nice looking or font. Which one is it? Okay, we'll see. Okay, I'm saving the work and running the project to see the functionality. So here we have the form. I'm clicking on this fill and reverse fill, nothing happens, so I'm closing the project. I'm going back to this fill, make this disappear. So here I would like to add these counter first, int I equal 1. Okay, so this is our counter variable, and while list box, right, dot items dot clear. Here we are making sure nothing is available inside this list box for each click of the button. Now I'm going to add this while loop. I'm pressing this tab twice. So while I is less than or equal to 100, while list box items dot add I plus plus. So if you do not increment this, if you do not make this counter variable increased, what happens is, for all the time I is going to be 1. So whenever it comes again and again, I is going to be 1, and this loop is never going to end. It becomes an infinite loop, because every time it comes, the I is going to be 1. For each time it checks 1 less than 100 true, 1 less than 100 true. So as long as the space is available in the memory, the data will be added, the items will be added, keep on added in the list box. So it becomes an infinite loop. So in order to avoid that, we are going to get the increment. So in the increment, I plus plus means I first time I is 1, and again it going to be 2, it is going to be 3, 4, 5, and when it becomes 100, it is added. Next time it becomes 101. So 101 less than 100, it becomes false. Then the loop will jump out, and if there are any other text, it goes here, right? Programming code, it goes here. Fine, let's run this and see if it works. Fill, yes, it fills. So until 100 it fills. Okay, until 100 it fills. So each time I click, only 100 is added. I'm going back here, I'm going to comment this. Let's run again. Fill once up to 100, fill again. Here you see 100 and again 100, so we have to clear it each time we click. Okay, this is the normal loop. The other one is the reverse. We will do the reverse as well. So int I equal 100, so it's going to come from 100 downwards. While list box dot items dot clear, it clears. So now I'm going to type while, and I'm pressing the tab key twice faster. So I greater than or equal to 1. As long as I is greater than or equal to 1, we're going to add the item for the list box. While list box dot items dot end I. Okay, now I minus minus, because it is 100 initially and we are going to deduct 1 every time. Here, let's click this. Yes, it works. We will play with this. We can add odd numbers or even numbers also we can do. Let's see how we can work with odd numbers and even numbers. So let me go to the first list box. I'm going to add the if clause. If I modulus, okay, modulus 2 is equal to 0 at this number. Okay, let's see how it works. Here we are going to have it, right? So only even numbers. If you want to have odd numbers, not equal to 0. You see, odd numbers. If you want to see the increments of 5, let's see how it works. I divided by equal to. See here, only the increments of 5, right? So this is how we can play with these while loop, and next we will see how we can code that example of the banking application that checks for the balance, target balance. So we will add another form and work on this, right? So I'm going to Solution Explorer. I click add form while loop 2, while loop 2. Okay, so I'm going to program.cs file and I'm going to make it as while loop 2. Okay, I'm closing the work. I'm coming here and I'm going to modify the form. So for this purpose I'm going to add some labels, buttons, 3 buttons, 3 text boxes for input balance, interest rate and target amount, and instruction will go here, and output also will go here. So we will align this. I'm undoing it, undoing this. Okay, so here I'm going to align this. So we will give the text for this, enter the current balance. Okay, current balance. Enter current current interest rate. So next, what is your target balance? Make this vertical space equal, okay, and this is our output label, results label. So we will have results pending. Okay, results label. Okay, so this is balance text box. Rate text box, target text box, here process button, clear button, exit button. So we have a process button, clear button, exit button. So we will give the text exit, clear, and process. Let's design this label. We will make the labels auto size property to false, and back color maybe black will be okay, and we will increase the size. We will make the font a little bigger. Make it 12, and color will be green. Fine. Let's make the form little smaller. While loop 2 MIT 22033. Minimize box, maximize box. And I'm going to set the tab order 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, close the tab order. Now we will start the coding. Save the works. So here I'm going to have variables for balance first, equal double dot parse balance text box dot text, then rate, okay, rate, double rate equal 1 plus double dot parse rate text box dot rate text box dot text divided by 100, okay, 100 double target equals double dot parse target text box dot text, and int years. This is going to count how many years we need, okay. So let us trigger this while loop. While balance amount, right, balance amount is less than or equal to target. So as long as the balance amount is less than the target, the program will be executing again and again by counting the balance amount. Balance equal balance multiplied by rate. Okay. For the initial, we will set the years to 0. Then we will increment the years by 1. Once it reaches the target, because say for example we have deposited 50,000 and we would like to get 75,000 as a target, we have set the interest rate. So each time it multiplies, the balance amount will be increased. So when it reaches 75,000, automatically it gets out of the code of this while block and goes down with other codes, right? And each time the year will be incremented by 1 year, because it is going to be an annual rate. So every year the year will be incremented. So we will find how many years we need. So results label so text equals years to string. Okay, this is the results, but we will modify this in plus. So in 20 years or 25 years plus you will get your target balance. Great. Save the works. We will see how it's going to work. Balance equal okay, rate equal plus 1 plus divided by 100, and then target is fine. Here we are getting an alert. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's run this project. And have 100,000 as the balance and 10%, and I would like to get 125,000 as the target balance. In 3 years you can get. In 3 years you will get your target balance. Fine. We will make it as 1 million. This process. Still it is 3 years. Okay. What's happened? Okay, in 5 years you get. So this is how we program these while loop, and you can do these and understand how it works. Okay, this is the actual display of the program with its code. Please do this example and see how it works, and we will see in the next video. We will see how we can code do loop, and then after that we will see for loop, and after that we will see checked list box that ends our chapter. So please do practical works, and if you have any doubt you can contact me at our WhatsApp group or sabras@scu.ac.lk. okay, until then, goodbye.